Tune into a Chicago Steel game and you'll likely see two things. Adam Fantilli pulling off an incredible feat of puck skill, and Adam Fantilli taking a healthy run at an opposition player. It's that rare combination of overwhelming skill and physicality that make Fantilli stand out in a 2023 NHL Draft class featuring Connor Bedard, Matvei, Michkov, and several high-end prospects. Fantilli is in the middle of one of the highest scoring draft -1 seasons in USHL history. But it's not just about the points, it's about how he's getting them.
Lion King in alone falls down and scores! A man in front. And now Adam giving Yoskar, Lion King! Toe drag, running out of room, great pass to Abel, he scores!
The horizontal axis shows expected goals per 60, basically scoring chances weighted by the likelihood of becoming a goal. The vertical axis shows expected primary assists per 60, which is expected goals but with the passer getting credit. The chart covers 3 seasons of CHL hockey, many USHL teams, and the 2021 World Juniors and Under-18s. In total, it's over 1,500 players with at least 7 games tracked. Fantilli is currently posting one of the highest expected goals per 60 ever, surrounded by top prospects in their draft year or the year after. Fantilli's in his draft -1. Honestly, there are a million reasons why Fantilli's having the success that he is. He's such a diverse player, but the shot is the star of the show. He rips wristers off his outside leg, and he's even better off the inside leg. From sharp angles, he masks his release by keeping his blade closed and body angled away from the net. Notice the speed of his release here. This is the basic attacking loop of Fantilli's game, the wide drive and shoot, but he doesn't enter a glide first. He goes straight from crossovers into the shot to mask the release. Even when he has time to set his feet and pick his spot, he opts to shoot inside movement to conceal his intentions. His one-timer's a legitimate weapon too, but his best shot is the catch and release wrister, a shot perfect for scoring in the NHL. Notice Fantilli's top hand, it's always in front of his hip when he's waiting for the pass, receiving the pass, and shooting. He doesn't reset and pull the puck back like most prospects. And notice how he lets the puck come across his body first, using the momentum of the puck to guide his weight over that inside leg for the weight transfer of the shot. That's an NHL detail. And he can shoot like this on his outside leg. Then there's how Fantilli positions himself to use the shot. He sets up between defenders rather than planting his feet in front of the net. Non-stop adjustments ensure that he's always a passing target. He consistently finishes his off-puck routes. That's simple, but many prospects don't unless the play is obvious. This is a great read to dash around the defender before establishing body positioning to keep his stick free. On that topic, Fantilli's one of the most physical top prospects in recent memory. He's always looking for opportunities to make contact, big or small. He takes big runs at players regularly, especially poor number 17 on Cedar Rapids here. As he gets stronger, these will only become bigger impacts, and there's a real practical purpose. He uses physicality to win battles and eliminate threats. These net drives that he regularly uses show off a practical application of body positioning, driving across the recovery route of defenders on way to get a scoring chance. That awareness of body positioning combines with Fantilli's puck handling. Once he beats a player, he keeps them on his back. His hands are faster than the reaction speed of most defenders at this level, and he's quite inventive, attacking under the stick of defenders, and he's money with these quick little moves off pass receptions. The handling skill feeds directly into Fantilli's playmaking. Just watch as he beats a defender, then passes back against the grain while falling. That's incredible. He can power through checks and then feed the trailer. He often threads the needle on the power play too, and he identifies teammates before receiving the puck and connects immediately. The most impressive sequences are when Fantilli combines all of these elements: finesse, power, and off-puck awareness. Here, Fantilli deflects the puck, stick lifts a player, and then makes the early pass. Then his catch and release shooting does the rest. Many players try to race pressure up the boards. Fantilli instead reloads, dragging the F1 with him, and then he sprints up the ice. That creates space for his teammate to set up the inside lane entry, and Fantilli finishes off a crafty pass from fellow 2023 prospect Jaden Perron. Fantilli has started using his off-puck movement to set up teammates. Instead of stopping at the net, he gets closer to the passer, then passes back against the grain to the activating defenseman. Here, he dekes one and then starts a give and go and drops the puck back instead of forcing a sharp angle shot. This one's just brilliant. He passes early, sprints down the middle with his stick ready for the pass, draws defensive attention, and then immediately moves the puck to a teammate on the other side of the ice. While Fantilli's undeniably a top prospect, where his game requires tweaking is creating the best play. Of course, the best play must be tailored for the player's skill set. For Fantilli, oftentimes the best play is going to be shoot, when for most players it's going to be pass. That's fine. But this shot goes in 7% of the time for the average USHLer. If he passes this cross slot, it doubles the likelihood of a goal. Furthermore, Fantilli has taken that shot 23 times in the past 2 seasons and scored 0 times. Sometimes he doesn't even pretend to have teammates. He completes just 55% of his deke attempts, roughly 15% below average. He has all of the tools to beat defenders one-on-one in the NHL, but lacks the setups and awareness of defenders' feet. See how the defenders' feet are turned and angling outside? That's a perfect opportunity to cut inside on the defender's heel. He dekes instead. He's likely waiting for support here, but a weaving crossover pattern would both benefit the delay and force the defender's feet to move. Instead, it's a failed deke from a glide off his inside edges against a well-gapped defender that has no other variables to consider. Here, he attacks the middle, but he doesn't really sell the inside drive, so the defender doesn't cross over and commit his weight. Fantilli cuts wide anyway, and it works because he's a monster at this level, but it won't at the next. The same issues are visible with his playmaking. He completes just 54% of his passes into the slot, 18% below average. Once he sees this defender load up on his left leg, Fantilli should pass back. Instead, he takes too long and it's a turnover. This is a great idea, but he needs to move the puck earlier. By the time he passes, the defense has figured out what's coming. Fantilli is a highly skilled player in an environment that promotes skill and especially experimentation. Mistakes are inevitable. That he's trying plays is great, so I'm not too concerned about any of these long term, especially given his ongoing transformation. One of Fantilli's favorite plays, the outside lane net drive, well cool, isn't a translatable play. It'll work sometimes, but the average NHL defender will kill it before it starts. Fantilli's far less reliant on that attack pattern now. He takes the puck from the boards and attacks the middle in transition instead, and he's starting to use give and goes and exchanges. As skilled players often do, he's already figured out how to create from those positions, delaying when he used to sprint, finding a teammate instead of risking a turnover. And while not all of these plays work, he's regularly putting himself in positions to create translatable offense. Learning how to maximize his tools with manipulation will be key for Fantilli to maximize his NHL impact. Not only does he attack the inside more regularly now, but we see flashes of manipulation on the power play, like turning this pass reception into a fake shot before passing. Honestly, he'll still be a great NHLer without high-level manipulation and awareness. His tools and scoring ability are simply too good to be limited by inefficiency in today's NHL. And his physicality and defense ensure coaches will overlook any turnover issues. Fantilli has top-line upside. He brings pace, physicality, and plenty of scoring ability. Will Fantilli catch Bedard and Michkov? Time will tell, but don't count him out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and then head to eprinkside.com for all your hockey news, analysis, and information.